Hello, it's Arit here. Welcome to the Essetino Artist channel, where we share all kinds of tips related to growing your creative business online. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create an Instagram post using Designhill's templates. So Designhill is a tool that I've talked about before on this channel, just showing you how to create different pieces of content like Facebook posts, Instagram posts, Twitter, YouTube thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. And they make it super easy because it already comes preloaded with a bunch of templates, and the tool is absolutely free to use. So if you don't have any design skills, but you need to throw some posts up on Instagram, this makes it super easy for you. So let me show you how to do this. You need to go to designhill.com, and then we're going to go to their studio. So they do a bunch of other stuff. They have, creating t-shirts and logo maker and all that kind of stuff. But for this specific purpose, you want to go down to their studio tool. So hover over services and click on studio. And you would be clicking on the button that says to try it for free. And then you just need to create your free account, and then you'll be right in. I already have an account, so I'm just going to click on login. All right, and I'm just going to click on login right here. And it's going to take you to your dashboard. So once you're in your dashboard, go over to the studio dashboard right here, and it's going to open up the templates. So you'll see here there's a bunch of different templates, a lot of different things that you can click on and create. But I'm going to show you specifically for the purpose of this video how to do the Instagram post. So I'm going to click on that. And you might see those templates in a different order, so just be aware of that. If you don't see it right at the front, just keep on clicking on the arrow, and then it should be somewhere else further down the list. So right off the bat, you see here that there's a bunch of templates. So you have different sections here. You have templates, you have photos, which you can pull from. They're all royalty-free photos. You have different elements like shapes, icons that can be used, and this is your adding text tool right over here. And then you also have this button right here, which allows you to upload your own assets from your computer if you want to put them up on the post. But the first thing that I like to do to make it super easy is just start off with a template. It already has things formatted in a certain way. The images are in certain position, the text. So you want to scroll through here, and you can also click on See All to see more designs here. But you want to just scroll through the templates and see, okay, what has a layout that I want to model after? Because you can customize everything. You can customize, the colors, the fonts, the size of things, the images. You can customize anything. But to make it easy for you, you want to already pick a template that has the different elements in the places that you already want them to be. So for me, I pretty much know that I want something with an image, and then also a space for a quote, because I'm thinking of creating a quote post here. So let's do something like, I think the image will be landscape. So keep that in mind too, that whether it's portrait or whether it's landscape will matter in terms of the positioning. So I'm going to choose, let's try something like this. All right, so that has a cool background. It has a space for a photo as well as some cool font here, which I'm going to switch out with the quote. So first thing I want to do is change the colors. So this is super red. I think this is an image. Yes, it's an image. So if it was, different shapes, then I can click on them and then easily change the colors. But because it's an image, I might have to instead go over here to the filter tool and just see what other colors I can play around with if I'm adding different filters. So I think something like this could work. I want to make this lighter. So what I can do is come over to the adjustment tool and then, either brighten that up a bit or play around with the contrast. The hue as well can be over here. Another thing I can do as well is go over here to change the opacity of the image. So let's make it a little less transparent, maybe just something like a faded memory in the background. That looks horrible right now, but we'll fix it up. So this image right here is also something I want to change. You can either upload your own photo by going over here, clicking on upload image, and let's say if this was something that you wanted to go with, you could click and drag it in right in here and then adjust it accordingly. Or I'm going to just hit the trash icon here. I can go to photos, and then I have a quote that is related to Beyonce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just type that in there. Oh, you can see here it's already on the top because I've recently checked to see if they had any images related to that. So this is one that I'm going to use. I'm going to click on that, and you know what? Now that I'm seeing this now, we could even do without this image in the background, because I like how this expands across the top. So you'll find that too, you know, when you're playing around with certain templates, you might see that certain things don't really work, so you can make them your own. And that's the great thing about this tool, is that you can go deep into customizing whatever it is that you want. So I quite like that right there. So next thing I want to do is come in here and just change this background. So I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard, or I can again go to the trash icon here, and then let's go to elements, and we're going to create a square right here, or not a square, rather a rectangle. We're going to change the color of this, and you can do that with this tool right here. I'm going to go with something more on the red side, actually. This is more pink, but I can just kind of, you can also directly put in the hex code here if you're using certain brand colors, so you could do that. I'm just trying out orange actually, because I think that would look nice with the teal color. All right, so let's roll with that. That looks quite nice. I can also, you know, adjust this here to just give it a little bit of a nice white border on the bottom. I think that looks kind of cool. And you'll notice if you, and you'll remember that we had the text underneath this piece over here. So to change the position and to send this shape to the back, you just need to click on position and then click on to the back. So that'll send it to the back there, and you can see I'm using the guides here to make sure that's all centered. And now I can come in here and change this text. So I can either come in here and double click on this and then just easily just change the text over here. I can also delete, I don't need this little piece here, so I'm going to delete that. But if I don't like the font on this template for whatever reason, I can also come into the text tab, find a format that I really like so that I can click on it and it will bring it onto the canvas like you see right here. I actually just deleted all of the text off of this canvas to show you another option as well. So you can click over here. There's certain defaults for your headings, your subheadings, your text. So you can also just click on these and add a heading. So I'm gonna double click on that and then highlight all of it and then just hit Control V on my keyboard to paste in the quote that I have. This is a marketing tip that I'm going to post that's all about knowing who to market to, knowing who your audience is, because if you're marketing to the wrong audience, then you will quickly be disappointed, and like the quote says, even Beyonce would lose confidence if she's marketing to the wrong audience. So that's the quote that I'm going to post on here. And you can see here I have the ability to change color, bold, all of the usual formatting over here, making it super easy. I'm just going to adjust this and widen that up. Center it. I can also come over here and change the font. So right now you see it's Open Sans. Maybe something a little more italics like that. Let's just increase that a little bit. You can either increase it with choosing the exact number, or you can, you see here, adjust the size of the text box. You can also adjust the spacing. So right now there's a lot of line height, so I'm just going to narrow that. I can also increase the spacing between the letters just for easier readability. Still not happy with that text, so let's just come over here and see what we can do to adjust it. Oh, I kind of like that. That goes with the elegant theme there. So let's just make the text a little bit smaller. Again, you need to play around with it to see what looks good. I like the simplicity of this, of what's going on here. Oh, let's just make that center. And I also think this should be sent to back, and then we can delete that piece, and we can make this piece a little bit bigger, something like that. And if you want, you can come in here and, further browse through different icons and go with whatever suits your post, in the moment. Like, let's say this arrow, if I wanted to resize that and do something like that, I can do it. There's lots of different options that you could do. So as you see, guys, super easy to navigate, really easy to create something in minutes. And once you're happy with it, all you need to do is first hit save to make sure you save your work, and then you can hit download. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this, and I'll show you the finished product. So this is the finished product. As you can see here, I just added a little accent on her name, as well as added the white box behind the text just to cut up some of that blue and just leave it as a nice frame of an accent rather than the whole thing. And now I have the PNG. So you can download the JPEG, the PNG. It makes it super easy. You can even adjust the dimensions. You can download graphics with transparent backgrounds. So if you're looking for a tool that makes it super easy to design Instagram posts such as these, then definitely do check out designhill.com. I've also put the link for you in the description. And if you're interested in seeing what else this tool can do, I'll also include a bunch of other related videos, tutorials that I've created on this channel, so you can see some of the other pieces of content that you can create with Design Hill. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.